My dear friends, welcome back to BSpice. In this session, we'll focus on a remote terminal unit RTU. So this is one of the long pending item. So that's why I thought of uploading this. Of course, this is more of give you a overall idea on this RTU, the features, functionalities, and applications, all this. And we are also going to talk about the specification data sheet also in the later. And of course, it is subjected to your support. Yeah, right. Let's go into the details. So first we'll talk about the intro. In fact, before intro, I want to talk about something on the history basically. Friends, the history of remote terminal units, RTU, can be tracked back to the early days of industrial automation, when companies began using electronic devices to control and monitor the industrial process. In fact, the first RTU were used to connect a PLC and other automation devices to the central control system, allowing for remote monitoring. Okay. So, to be precisely, the first RTU was developed in 1960s, friends, as a way to remotely monitor and control industrial process, such as oil and gas industry and other applications. So these early RTU were relatively simple devices, simple in the sense typically consist of a microprocessor and a small amount of memory that were used to collect and transmit data to the central control system. So this is about the history. Now let's get on with our original agenda. Right. So intro. Okay. So basically, this remote terminal unit is used in remote location. What for? To transfer data over long distances. How? Using wireless or wired communication protocol. So wireless is okay. Wired means like through fiber optic. Right. So RTU also serves as an interface between remote equipment or machinery and the SCADA, Central Control System or SCADA. And it collects the data from sensors and control devices and transmitting back to the central system for monitoring and control. Right. So RTU can also perform control function. How? By sending commands or set points to the remote equipment based on data received from the central system. So RTUs are similar to PLC in that they both connect to field devices, yeah, such as sensors, motors, actuators, and have a software setup that needs to run to configure the IOs and control the data flow. Okay, so this is a bit of intro, and of course, few more intro. RTUs are primarily used in a remote location where human presence is minimal, such as oil rigs or pipelines, or where the central control room is located miles away from the remote equipment. Okay, so that's the point. So the rugged design of RTU, as well as its ability to work in extreme temperature and harsh environment, make them well suited for such applications. Okay, so this is a bit of an intro, friends. Now we'll go into the purpose. RTUs become more sophisticated and were used in wide range of applications. Use of microprocessors and other electronic components has allowed RTU to become more powerful and used in variety of industrial, commercial applications, such as power generation, water, gas distribution, of course in building automation. So RTU provide a way to remotely monitor and control equipment and system, allowing for more efficient and cost-effective management. Okay. So RTU can be used to collect and transmit data such as process status, sensor readings, control signal to the central control system or a remote monitoring station. So these are the purpose basically. And of course, it allows real-time monitoring and control of equipment and system which can help to improve our efficiency, reduce downtime, and increase overall productivity. So these are the functional purpose basically. Now we go into the advantages. Very important, friends. Just listen. I have just inputted some few items, very key items. Low power consumption. and ability to work in harsh environment, which makes RTU well suited for remote locations where supply is limited. So these are the key points: low power consumption and supply is limited. It works on an event triggered cycle, meaning where they only transmit data, RTU only transmit data when a request is received from client, which further reduces power consumption. So this is one of the beauty actually, right? So RTU has automatic data on history storage facilities also, which can store data from IO devices in a historical time and data stamp format. So because of this, it's possible to transmit any requested data to the client even when the communication is weak. So that is the point. Okay. So it's a highly customizable with the ability to add communication module, IO module, and the extra data storage, batteries, backup power, all these. Okay. So these are the summary of the advantage, friends. Okay. So before going into the application, maybe I just want to, touch upon a bit on the manufacturers. I hope you are aware this. See, there are several well-known and reputable manufacturers of RTU. Okay, ABB, Schneider Electric, GE Grid Solution, Honeywell, Siemens Energy, and Yokogawa. These manufacturers have a wide range of RTU products that are used in various industries and applications such as power transmission, distribution, water, wastewater, oil and gas, telecom. So these brands, they are very reliable, durable, and their ability to operate in a harsh environment. And of course, have a proven track record of providing efficient and effective solutions for remote monitoring and control applications. Okay, now let's see the application. So one such important application is a smart grid system. RT is used to monitor and control the distribution of electricity on the power grid. I think there's a typo here, GRID only, grid, allowing utilities to manage the flow of electricity to homes and business in real time. That is one such application. Then oil and gas production. RTUs are used to monitor, control production process in oil and gas industry, as well as head control, pipeline monitoring, and tank level measurement. And of course, the water wastewater is used, RTU is used to monitor, control treatment process in water wastewater treatment plant, including pH, fluorides, chemical dosing, all aspects. So to sum up, smart grid, oil and gas, water, wastewater. So a few more to add on. Agriculture and irrigation also. RTU is used to monitor and control irrigation system in agriculture, including water level, weather conditions, and soil moisture. Then renewable energy system also. RTUs are used to monitor and control renewable energy systems such as solar, very important, wind turbine and hydroelectric power plants. And finally, the telemetry. Telemetry is RTU is used in telemetry system, which allows for remote monitoring and control of equipment and system in remote location, such as offshore oil rigs and remote weather stations. And the latest is the smart city system. This RTU is also used to monitor and control various systems that make up a smart city infrastructure, traffic management, parking, public lighting, all these. So RTU is one of the very effective, equipment or device for the, controlling the remote aspects actually, remote and remote monitoring, right? So that's all I have for this session, but I'm going to bring you more on the data sheet and the specification, all these aspects later. And of course, it all depends on your support and yeah. So yeah, based on your interest, I will proceed. If again, as usual, there is not much of support, then I will also just keep quiet and just wind up and look for other opportunity. Right? Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.